Beat the heat! Beat the heat with a fan or air conditioner from Crazy Eddie. Get the guaranteed lowest sale prices anywhere on electric fans and air conditioners. It's going to be a long, hot summer, and the prices of electric fans and air conditioners are going to go up, up, up with the temperature. So get an electric fan or air conditioner on sale from Crazy Eddie now. Shop around, get the lowest sale prices you can find, then go to Crazy Eddie and he'll beat them. So be cool and beat the heat. See Crazy Eddie now. His prices are insane.
I have no problem with people being angry with my criminal acts because I did it.
A convicted white-collar criminal, Sam Antar says he's milked what he could out of the U.S. economy.
I committed a massive securities fraud during the 1980s. We fleeced investors out of $500 million, and we caused 2,500 people to be unemployed. So I'm part of the bad part of the system.
Do you feel bad about it now?
Yes, I feel bad that I got caught.
Sam says he'd do it all over again, as politicians today care even less that the system is flawed.
It was being nice.
It was being nice,
chummy.
male bonding, if you want to say that.
It was offering coffee. It was saying,
Offering
can I
coffee,
help you
yes.
with this? And you know, as you're telling that story, and I teach guys this age, men and women this age, I mean, Tony, are the graduates who are coming out of accounting programs across the country, are they prepared for this? Do you think?
Absolutely
Okay.
not. That's really an easy question because they're not. I mean, I think, again, let's go back to the 80% that Sam talked about earlier, the 80% that are susceptible. If the more ethical you are, the stronger your ethical fiber, the more trusting you are of people, and the more at risk you are because you are unwilling to believe that somebody would do something bad to you. And so you really are like a little sheep getting ready for the slaughter in many ways if in fact you were to confront somebody like Sam or a member of his crime family, because you're just not
Or
ready.
his pretty girls.
Yeah, you're unwilling to, you just don't think that way. This person's being nice to me.
And there's a whole bunch of research on, and this is all intuitively true, and like I often say, a lot of time academics, their best research just proves what we already know with our common sense. I mean, there's a ton of research that says cognitive biases come into play, that you don't want to believe anything bad about someone you like. And Sam's quote here is great. I just want to read this. This chumminess also helped us because we became more likable to our auditors, and that corrodes their professional skepticism. They didn't want to believe that we were crooks. They believed whatever we told them without verifying the truth.
Now, me as the manipulative criminal, that's going to get me in your good graces.
Yes.
Because if I'm nice to you and I make you feel good about yourself, you're going to feel good about me and believe my lies.
Let's transfer this just for a second to an actual audit setting. I can
Yep.
tell you from actual experience, if I'm working at a client trying to do an audit and I have two client personnel with whom I have to interact, and one is nice to me and the other is grumpy and mean to me, which one am I going to spend more time going back interacting with?
Of course.
I am only going to go ask the grumpy person if I absolutely have to.
Yep.
And so this plays right into the hands of the fraud. It absolutely does.
You know what's so striking is, as Sam was talking, and in what you said too, I was doing some, there was an article in the New York Times Magazine a couple of weeks ago that talked about some of the fraud that was going on with the Goldman Sachs director. Goodness, what was his name? Raj? And the large hedge fund. And you had this large hedge fund operator who cultivated very successful, powerful men who were not 23 and just out of college. And a whole bevy of people who began to inform and pass him inside information. He did it just in the same way that Sam talked about. He took them out to dinner.
Charm.
He talked about what their interests were.
Friendship.
You know, he found out what was important to them. And then, in these powerful people, you know, who are motivated by, you know, they kind of play to their vanity about philanthropy. So, I mean, these tactics work not just on young, impressionable people. They work on everybody.